Hey guys, welcome to Testing Universe. In this SQL interview and answers question series, in this video we are going to see one frequently asked interview question, which is write an SQL query to find second highest salary of an employee from the employee table. So it's a most frequently asked interview question, and you people should be able to answer it, and on top of it you might get different follow-up questions. So we have identified four different ways of writing this particular SQL query. So we'll see how we are going to write that SQL query. So first one is using not in operator. Okay, this is a generic SQL query which can be executed in all databases like MySQL, SQL Server, Oracle. In all databases, you can execute this because not in is a SQL operator. So we'll write this query and we'll execute, and we'll see how exactly we identify second highest salary. The next way is using less than operator. Using less than operator, this is also a generic query, which means it can be executed in all databases. So why I am mentioning generic query is the interviewer will always be looking for these kind of generic queries which can be executed in all databases, unless they ask for a specific database, like okay, it should work only in MySQL or it should work in SQL Server. But that is specific to those interviews. But general SQL interviews, interviewer will be always be looking for these kind of generic queries. The third way of writing is using limit clause, which is executable only in MySQL. You can see over here, with the help of limit is a clause which is specific to MySQL. In SQL Server or Oracle it may not work. And there is a top clause which is used in SQL Server. This is top is specific to SQL Server. It is not specific to any other database. With the help of top, we can also identify second highest salary. So we'll write the queries one by one. I have already created an employee table. You can see over here I have created employee ID, employee name, and employee salary. I have taken only 3 rows, but in real time it will be multiple columns will be there and n number of rows will be there. And I have added these 4 rows or these 4 employees into the employee details table. So this is how the table looks like. So if you can see or carefully observe here, I have 12,000, which is a duplicate row. There is a specific reason I have added duplicate rows. 12,000 is the first highest salary, and second highest is 6,000, third highest is 4,000. Okay, so what is the ask? The ask is find the second highest salary. So our output should always be 6,000. Okay, so we'll use not in operator, that is the first approach, and we'll write the SQL query. It is not like I have already written the SQL query and I will explain. So you people should think through it. If you really want to try, pause this video for a minute and think through it. How will I achieve this? So to achieve this, first we have to identify, or we'll be writing salary from employee details. You can see here, if I simply execute this, you will be getting only the salary. You are getting only the salary. From this salary, I want to get second highest salary. To get the second highest salary, you have to first get the first highest salary. So for that, I will be using the max function of SQL. So max function will return the highest value from that particular column. So if I execute this, you can see here I have got 12,000. Even though I have duplicate, it will not give two rows, it will give only one row, which is the highest salary, right? So I got first highest salary, but I don't want first highest salary, I want second highest salary. So for this what we have to do, I will just add a where clause, where, right, salary not in, I will write the same query over here, because this query is giving me first highest salary. Okay, this query is giving me first highest salary, that is 12,000, and then the same query, like from this select max of salary from employee details, will salary not in, right, it should not be 12,000. In the sense the query will look like this. I will just copy paste not in 12,000 like this. Hold on a second. Okay, I have to end this, that is the reason. So not in 12,000. This query, this inner query will look like this. It will give me 12,000. So not in 12,000, which means if I remove max of salary, I will get the remaining rows 6,000 and 4,000. 12,000 is eliminated. So out of these two, I want max of salary from employee. So out of those two, I got 6,000. So how exactly it works? This is an inner query. So first inner query will be executed, right? And then the output of the inner query will be feeded as the input for the outer query, and then outer query will be executed. So this is how you have to think through and then write the query. Okay, so this is just for your understanding. I have added 12,000 because this will give me 12,000. So similarly, second approach, everything is same. Instead of not in, we'll be writing less than with the help of less than operator. So what happens? With the help of less than operator. So select, same thing, I will take this. Less than 12,000, right? So this is giving me 12,000, and then if I remove max over here, select salary from employee details where salary is 12,000. So if I execute, is less than 12,000. If I execute, I will be getting 4,000 and 6,000. So out of these two, I want max. So I will be using max function again, and I will be getting second highest salary using less than operator. So you can use any one of them. That should not be a problem. Okay, and I would always recommend you to write this query or this query in the interview. Okay, so the third approach is specific to MySQL. So here also select salary from, okay, so here I will be writing the subquery, select salary from employee underscore details, order by salary descending. I will be taking the descending order. Okay, first top salary, second, like that the descending order goes. Limit to, what this limit clause will do is very very important. The output, it is going to limit to 2 rows. That's what it does. Okay, first I will execute only this much. Let us see what happens. You can see here it is giving me 12,000, 12,000, 6,000 and 4,000. And if I execute completely, it is going to restrict the output rows for only 2 rows. You can see, but I have got 12,000, 12,000. So to demonstrate this only, I have added duplicate values. See, now I will not be able to, if I write the query like this, right, I will not be able to find the second highest salary. It will always give me the first highest salary. It will always give me the first highest salary. Let us just complete this query. I will take the alias for this particular query, like this inner query alias as employee. Okay, order by, and for this particular outer query I will again, okay, order the values, order by salary ascending limit 1. Out of these, this inner query will give me 2 rows. Okay, so this inner query is 2 rows. I want to ascend that, right? I want to display in the ascending order, and I will be limiting the output to 1 row. Okay, so if I execute this completely, right, you will be getting 12,000. You can see here you are getting 12,000, but that is not the output which is expected, right? So what I have to do, I have to do distinct of salary, which means if there is any duplicate, it will not give me the duplicate value. If I see over here, now the output is 12,000, 6,000 and 4,000. If I don't have distinct, you will be getting 4 rows. If I have distinct, you will be getting only 3 rows, which means even though you have duplicate, that duplicate will be considered as only one value. So now this outer query is giving me, right, 12,000 and 6,000, 12,000 and 6,000. So this one I will again reverse the order. I will display 6,000 and 12,000. If I execute only till here, you can see here the order is reversed, and then I will be taking limit 1, limit the rows to 1 row, and I will be getting the output as 6,000. This is the second highest salary which is expected. If I just remove distinct, you will be getting 12,000. Okay, so this is with respect to or specific to MySQL. And the fourth approach is using top clause from SQL Server. So select, it is almost similar to this one, where you will be using limit at the end, but top clause will be used here in between, and order by will be descending only here, and then here order by will be ascending. If you don't mention ascending, it will again default order is ascending order, so it will take that, and then you will be limiting it, right? But top clause will be used along after the select. So select top 1 salary from, select top 2 salary from employee details, order by salary descending. This will also give me 2 rows. This will also give me 2 rows. This will not execute because top is specific to my SQL server, not MySQL, but my database is MySQL. That's why it will not execute. You can see here I am already getting a error over here. Let me see. Okay, you can see one is not the valid at the position. So these kind of errors you will get, right? So the inner query will give me 2 rows, and then out of those 2 I will be selecting the top one, which is it is also restricting the rows, and order by salary ascending. So the output of inner query will be ordered again in the ascending order, and then the first row will be selected. So this is specific to SQL, MS SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server. So these are the four different ways of writing or identifying second highest salary from an employee table. I hope you have liked this video. If you like this, please follow us on all these channels. We'll come up with a lot of interesting interview questions, lot of other uh, SQL related as well as Java, many other testing related information. Please follow us in all these channels. Thank you so much for watching.